Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. Tonight's question is, should Ava get full custody of Avery on General Hospital? My answer, yes. Okay. Sonny's life is a dumpster fire right now. Okay. And I do mean fire because, hell, Michael, here's what I don't understand. Okay, I'm all about debates and stuff like that. I don't understand how people who, like, even if you don't like Ava, can sit there and say, yeah, no, Ava shouldn't get custody of Avery. When we just literally saw Michael got burned to death, literally. Okay, he's literally in Germany because he was too close to Sonny. But we're just gonna sit there and act like that's not a factor? Oh well, because Avery was with Carly. Oh well, Avery was with Carly. Oh well, then that just changed. I don't understand how she doesn't have more power. Like why is Sonny even still have custody of Avery? Is just like utterly insane to me. Makes no damn sense. I know it's a soap opera, but still, even by soap opera standards, that shit ain't making sense. Now we're gonna sit there and talk about a lot of shows tonight. General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Born and Beautiful, and Young and Restless. As you're coming in, make sure you do hit the like button because it really does help. Let's do a quick roll call. Amy is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Ryan is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Sure, Ryan. Blackmon, aka Mr. GQ, how are you doing tonight, my friend? I hope you are doing well. I hope you had a good day. Toya, how you doing tonight, Toya? Yes, for now. What the hell I was gonna sit there and say? Well, you know, Black man, if you want to sit there and talk, you let me know. Just email me, okay? I'm doing good. Okay, you're doing good. Okay, well, if something's going on you want to talk about, you let me know. Gloria, I like challenges. How are you doing tonight, Gloria? Hope you had a lovely, lovely, lovely day. And I need some more alcohol. But I hope you had a lovely day, though. I survived. I survived. Now, it's very odd, right? Yeah, there you go. There you go, Ryan. There you go. Oh, okay, okay. I just want to make sure, Black one. I just want to make sure. All right, good. I just want you to know I'm always here for you. That's all. But you know, it's really odd though. Dolomedics. Damn, it seems like it's been a minute since I've seen you last. Um, Kyrie's put out another. You put out a YNR stream about if Sharon should be forgiven by Daniel, I think. And it's so odd because this is usually a Kyrie's topic. Okay, this right here is usually a Kyrie's topic. But on this one I 100% agree with him. You know, Avery should not be in 10 blocks or something if we're gonna be honest. Dopey? Who's Dopey? Catching out with some work. Okay, yeah, Delmex. I was like, yo, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. I'm like, yo, where's my guy at? Um, but yeah, that's really not important. It's right. Exactly. Yes, exactly, Ryan. That's what I've been sitting there saying. That's what I've been sitting there saying in these reviews. Um, he's worried like, oh, I want to make sure. I literally said that too. Of like, oh, I want to make sure that you know, she doesn't turn her against me. I'm like, I think you should be more concerned with her safety. That makes sense. We've been backed up. The snowstorm pushed our orders back quite a bit. Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. I got you. Yes, I got you. Oh, but it's good to see you though, so Oh shit. And I saw the trailer. I saw the trailer for Beyond the Gates that you sent me. It's looking good. I mean, one they literally called one of the girls the home Uh, I hope this show lasts. I really do. Are both terrible, but Sunny is an active target right now. So exactly, she wins right now. Yes, exactly. Um, yes. So here's the thing. Also, I had a idea for the member stream. As far I wanted to do what Dion was doing. Um, show like old clips of like soap operas and stuff. But I couldn't do it today though. Like my review on Bold, I wanted to add in some old clips of Stephanie, but it wouldn't get past the copyright, so I couldn't put it out. And I don't understand how people like Sabrina Faith and Dion can put like Sabrina Faith actually put up a new video, recently of Monica. And like Dion puts up streams all the time on Wednesdays of like classic episodes of General Hospital. But when I tried to incorporate clips from The Bold and the Beautiful, couldn't do it. Like, I mean, I was able to upload a clip of something else that wasn't soap opera related, but when it comes to herself, it's like I don't know. I just don't know. So yeah, that was the plan, but that didn't work out. So Tyrese Clark, I was just talking about you. I'm glad Dan. I'm glad. Yes, hey Albert, absolutely yes. It was a good. See, I'm glad Diane dialogue was extremely realistic today. Even she knows it's a reach. He's going to win this one. Ava definitely has grounds to win. Yes, I was just not there saying that. I was just not there saying I was like, that's this. This topic is usually your topic when it comes towards Ava. But I've been thinking about that for a while. I'm like, you shouldn't really be around any of your damn kids. Not Ava, not Donna. Um, put that man on a damn island somewhere. You know. Uh, so yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. I'm like, you know, I don't understand how people are like saying that Sonny should still have custody of Ava, given what happened to Michael. People are still willing to sit there and say Sonny should get custody. I'm like, ain't I mean, granted, I feel like sometimes, especially in this situation with Sonny, people are only saying that because they like Sonny more than they like Ava. So it comes down to likes. This is not about like the safety of what you call it. This is like Yeah, I mean, I still think we. Well, yeah, that's true. You know how I totally forgot to even write the notes about Trina and Kai. But I don't think anyone actually cared about the scenes of Trina and Kai. If we're gonna be honest, because I think some fans get so far into teams that logic is yeah, yes, yes. That's good. That's good, carries. But it's like Dolomitic said though. Like some people get so much into teams, like Team Sunny and Team Ava, that they like you said, they tend to just throw logic out the window. Like even if you are Team Sunny, your team, like something happened to Donna. I mean, something happened to Avery. Was good, Double C. It's good to see you. Let's everyone say what's up to Double C. I'm like being Team Sunny does not necessarily mean um what's good, Amber. Ryan says, well, that's easy for me because I don't like Sunny and Ava. If Michael was still around, I would say give Avery back to him. Yeah, I forgot to write that in my notes. Double C. Don't access for some reason people don't get how you can like a character and still admit the character has screwed up. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Oh, Kyrie says, "Oh, Sunday I'll be streaming at 6 p.m. for a regular stream that night, cause got a surprise." Oh, okay. All right. All right. I have an idea. I'm not gonna sit there and say what it. You know what? I'll message you. I don't want to ruin your surprise. So you let me know if I'm right. Or just cussy battles and to just give the kid to Max Scorpio and let him raise the kid. Mac is easy, lead the best dad on the show. But I have a feeling like I'm wrong. Okay. Oh, I was wrong. Hmm. Oh, had to check. Valerie, what's good, Valerie? Cody needs to sit his behind down. Yes, Valerie, yes. I remember you said that in my comment section too in my review. I was like, yeah, he does. Thank you. He does need to sit his ass somewhere. Running around spreading lies and rumors and shit because he's all pissy. Like, I'm sorry, boo boo, but you can't get with your cousin. You just gotta sit there and man up and deal with it. Now he's going sitting there telling Anna, oh, by the way, Jason's the father of Sasha's baby. What the like? Seriously, sit his ass down somewhere. I can't. Harry says, but another good idea though, I could reach out to her. She wants to talk other than soap operas. I got books to discuss. Okay, and yeah, I have wrestling too. Danny Bear, I'm pretty sure Danny Bear is still in the wrestling last time I checked. So yeah, and it's funny too, because like I thought about her today, and as far as like what she's gonna be putting out on her content and stuff. Yeah, there isn't any solid good dads on the show. There was Michael, and then there's Dante, Spinelli, Ned, Mac. That's about it. Um, yeah, but yes, like Valerie said, needs to sit his ass down somewhere. And now, people are sitting there saying it may be a rumor. People don't want Sasha to be with Jason. I want that shit. I want Sasha. Listen, since they disappointed me and didn't give me Cody, I mean, Jason and Anna, and they better give me Sasha and Jason. Anyone? You know who I would actually pick? I would pick the actor that plays Victor Newman. I would pick Eric Braeden. I would pick Eric Braeden. If I had to pick one person, I would pick Eric Braeden, aka Victor Newman. That's who I would pick. Like I find that man so interesting. The dude is a legend. Like even people that don't, yeah, exactly, right. Because even people that don't know, like people, he's well known. Just like Susan Lucci. You know, Value says better than Anna and Jason. Oh, I listen. I still want that. Hashtag keep soaps alive. Oh, what the? Oh, that's good. Carrier says it makes sense why she doesn't want to do soap content anymore. It's a competitive field. With the gates coming out, I know it's going to get even more competitive. I'm here for it, though. I like it. Hashtag keep soaps alive. Yes. I mean, but it's more than that, though, Kyrie. I mean, yes, it's a competitive field, but it's also a lot of work, though. The thing is, Kyrie, you've been doing it so long that it doesn't feel like work sometimes, but it's still work, though. Like, you got to keep up with them. You got to sit there and write your notes and stuff like that to do your reviews. Like it's a lot. Oh no, like I said, Ryan, I want Sasha with Jason since they can't give me Anna and Jason. Max says I want Jason to get with Sasha because I want to see the mental gymnastic fans put themselves through to justify Jason stealing a woman from Michael. Well, technically, I wouldn't be stealing, but I'd say we were talking about that. Thank you, Double C. Yes, let me hit the like button too. We have 26 people in this chat. I'm pretty sure we don't have nowhere near 26. Thank you. So, like, I totally forgot about Days of Our Lives. Where am I? There we go. Okay, we got 9 likes. We got 24 people in the chat. So if you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button because it really does actually help. Does help, seriously. Yeah, that like I said, guys, it's a lot. I'm gonna be able to do that even weekends. Once a week you're doing it. Today's episode I forgot to even read the synopsis. Oh, you forgot about Days of Our Lives. Was it worth watching? Not really. No. You could just read the synopsis. Um Rafe gets it's actually funny though, Kyrie's. Rita's actually in the episode. Yeah, Rita's in the episode. Rita stops what you call it. Rita stops Ray from escaping, which I was actually pretty annoyed about, to be honest. So I know for you, probably the best part would be Rita, because she literally sit there and tasers his ass. Yeah, that's all it took. That's all it took, folks. Tyrese Clark, the one and only. That's my guy right there. I feel like you should be a B&B ready. You have a weird way of wanting people who have been with one person to then be with another person closely relatives. I have a very weird imagination, Ryan. I have a very weird imagination. Very, very, very weird. Very weird. Um, but yeah, the Gates is coming out. And don't get me wrong, Kyrie's is not entirely wrong. He's not wrong about the competitive stuff. But it's just more about the work of keeping up with all four, keeping up with the soaps. And when you gotta do reviews, that's a lot. So I get the amount of work that it takes to do it. I just hope she finds something that she does that she can like doing. So it's cool that she's back, and hopefully she does something, some type of content that she likes doing. Although that sounds much worse than what happened on GH. Yeah, it is. The thing is, Ryan, it's weird because it's like they're not blood related, but like the character named Finn is adopted. You know what I'm saying? By his mother Lee, and Lee and Poppy are blood sisters. So like Lee is gonna sit there and look at that and be like, "That's so out of pocket," because yeah, that's not your aunt by blood, but that's still your aunt because that's his adopted mother. By the way, Ryan, are you thinking about watching The Gates when it comes out? That's the one soap opera I did not take notes on. Um, so if depending on what time I get back from what I'm doing, we'll talk about if I do a live stream tomorrow, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Laura B, what's good? Domex says it can be tough to remain consistent. Like right now, I've been taking a break from basically all the soaps except for G, so it can be tough making. Yes, yes, and I totally agree with that. Um, yeah, it's definitely weird shit, Ryan. It's definitely weird shit. Definitely weird. But yeah, yes. Just even, and that's the thing, Domex. Just even as a fan, just to be able to keep up with that stuff is a lot. Imagine doing that and then making videos week after week after week, and you're keeping up with all three soap operas. So it's it'd be a lot. Not sure it would be cool to start. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing, Ryan. We get to sit there and watch this from the beginning. We get to sit there and be like, we were the first people that was there. Did you catch the part about my screen tickets in my email? No. I think I clicked on the link and I think that was about it. What? Oh, that's crazy. That is awesome. Woo, that's what's up, man. He was talking about Ava. He was talking about Ava, Laura being have a panel screening in the city next week. Oh, that's what's up. Domex, you know when you go, you gotta sit there and tell us. Okay? You gotta sit there and tell us all about your adventure. If if you decide to take some pictures, you want to sit there and share it, that'd be cool. If you want to do that. I think that'd be pretty cool. So that's what's up, man. That is what's up. Three other Dupree family members are supposed to be on the panel. I am so excited for you, Dolomedics. Like, you have no idea how excited I am for you. That's what's up. That's what's up, my friend. Exactly, Laura B. Yes. So I told him, like, yo, listen, when he comes back, I didn't really care. I didn't really care one way or the other, to be honest, Ryan. So no, not really. Yeah, Laura B, that's what the world is hoping for. Lomax says the two daughters, the dad, and the producer lady from the this morning piece. Okay, all right, that's what's up. That is what's up, man. We are living in an exciting time right now, in a sense. I mean, we don't know what the hell's going on with B&B, but we got a brand new soap opera that's coming out next month. Next month, and it's. And I gotta make two posts. I gotta make two posts tonight. Well, I know I gotta make one post tonight, but I mean, I'll say it now, but I'll make sure I give her flowers. What the fuck is my? Oh Lord. Okay, hold on. So yeah, shout out to our Queen Janet. She got her license, Nevada real estate agent's license. So definitely shout out to her. Um, but I'll also make a post about it too. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Did anyone see? Well, I was gonna sit there and say, did anyone see Days so far? Let me know in the chat if anyone actually saw Days so far. Honestly, I'm a little surprised that you say that because I read comments all the time from people who said that Michael had more spunk when he was with Sasha, and I know that's when you liked him the best. Yeah, I mean, Ryan, it's very sporadic as far as me liking couples. It's very rare, like very rare. Like Aurora Boreal is kind of rare. Yeah, exactly. Valerie, like that's what's up. So she got her Nevada State's um her license in Nevada real estate. So shout out to her. That woman is a true queen, and she's gonna be doing some amazing things. But I'm happy that Poppy says I'm not a fan of the Fan and Poppy storyline, but I'm just happy their time was not on Mets and he was of age. Yeah, he was of age. He was of age. Yeah, not really my thing, Ryan. Sean says, I thought Trina and Kai's scenes was fine. Kai had a right to be upset about. Yeah, exactly, Sean. Like it's not just he's physically hurt, but mentally. You know, um, you're inspired to be something, and that whole dream is just taken away. That can really mess you up on a mental level. But at least Trina cut him some slack, though. You know, because people wanted to help her when she was grieving Spencer, and although she knew that they meant well, it still was like, I need my space. Yeah, I know, right? I know, but I'm just the I'm an odd duck. I'm a very odd duck. Yeah, exactly, Laura B. Like that. Here's the thing. Like you envision your future being whatever it is, and then that's just taken away. And it's just a reset. It's hard. It's extremely hard. And that's like a long lasting depression right there. So yes. Why is it? Yeah, so much I forgot to put down my notes. And then, like I said, this thing was okay. I guess so. I guess the answer to that question is no one was actually watching Days of Our Lives, so I don't need to talk about that yet. Womack says perfectly stated out. Life change like that. Yeah, exactly. It's traumatic. Um, so I like, and in a sense, I kind of get where he's coming from. I would sit there and say that, not to get into my own personal stuff, but I can kind of get what he's talking about, though. What did Ranger say about GH? I didn't get a chance to look. That's the thing. I didn't get a chance to look, Ryan. Um, Hopefully, I get a chance to do it tomorrow, and then we can talk about it on Monday. If you didn't find out, hopefully, I find out by then. Lobby says I forgot to watch Days today. Yeah, Lobby, Kyrie's forgot to watch Days of Our Lives today. Kyrie's totally forgot to watch Days today. And like I said, watching these shows 5 days a week, even watching one soap opera 5 days a week could be hard and difficult. And me and Kyrie's, we watch four. We watch all four soap operas pretty much 5 days a week. We're the only two that actually, watch the four and stream about the four. James does three. Okay, James is the only other person that does three. But every other person that streams generally just talks about one show. It's actually funny, Ryan. We were talking about that like maybe way, way, way back when we found that she was being fired, and we were sitting there talking about like what show she can go on. Ryan. We talked about Bold and the Beautiful. We talked about Young and the Restless too. Domex says I'm a huge fan of Days. I forgot to watch Days for the last 3 weeks. Okay, at that point, Domex didn't forget about it. He just said F it. Domex said F Days for about 3 weeks. Was Rachel Black on? No, she wasn't on today. No. Um, I did hear that we're gonna, that we are gonna get a new Rachel. Um, but no, her little bad self wasn't on today. I really wanted to do a review on Days of Our Lives, but I don't know why I didn't. I think I just didn't have time. Well, the thing is, Ryan, I can see her being on Bold and Beautiful because, she's pretty. I can see her playing like, a model or, like a new agent, new talent agent for like a new model industry or whatever. I can see her doing that, something in fashion because, the chick is very pretty. Um, I can see her being in B&B and being like Audra's sister. There's a character named Audra Charles that she's kind of a baddie. So I can see her doing that. But B&B, I think is just more the fashion stuff now. I haven't got a chance to sit there and check. Alex says I'm sitting there like, come on, come get me when EJ gets shot, or send me come back, whatever comes first. Yes, I got you. That's true though. That's true, Lordy. You gotta sit there. See, I gotta sit there and check out. I gotta see what the real Andrew said though. Because here's the thing: the fact that he sat there and he threw shade at General Hospital is crazy. And I don't mean that's crazy because General Hospital is so big and stuff like that. But like when you talk negative about your former employer, it could get you somewhat blacklisted. So if Andrews was talking shit about General Hospital, and I'm glad that he got on the gates. And hopefully he stays on the gates if he's a good character. But if he does not stay on the gates, um, it's just because what anybody else is going to sit there and do is like, hey, listen, I don't know if I should hire Andrews. He was talking shit about his last employer. Imagine when he would sit there and say to us, yeah, we don't, we don't know if we have room for you. One, free from prison. I hate that Tyler Christopher passed away and can never play him again. But I'm willing to give. Yes, exactly. Adam. Yes, exactly. I like Adam Hus. Ryan. I like Adam Hus. It's kind of crazy. You got Lucky back, but you can't get like Nicholas back. I kept, and it's funny too, right? I kept seeing like these fake news articles of the first. Uh, the first Molly Haley coming back, and some people were really happy, even though I felt like it was fake news. And I'm like, I don't listen. First of all, damn, I don't know what. What do I feel like every time I look at Facebook, it's like Blake Lively. It's just making Ryan Reynolds look worse, just by association. Wink, I saw a shred. I saw. I saw a shared live stream with the actor who plays Sonny and Taggart. It was great. Reminds me of the early 2000s. Was this on the podcast show with Maurice Bernard? I thought he did a good job too. I thought he did a good job too, Ryan. It was on TikTok. Oh wow. I thought he did. I thought his thing. I didn't feel like he deserved the backlash that he got, Ryan. DC Soap Sanctuary. I was just up there thinking about you a couple of days ago. Holy shit! I was just thinking about you a couple of days ago. Oh my goodness. DC Soap Sanctuary as I live and breathe. Not thinking about me. You're right. I was thinking about Cat Lady, and then afterwards, I was thinking about you. Yes, you're right. In that order. Yeah, but you know the thing is though, right? I mean, I never looked at him to sit there and try to beat anybody or be as good as other people. I just wanted him to do a good job, and I felt like he did a good job. You know, Tom Tom, Ronnie Ron. I just got home, Albert. I didn't see Days of Our Lives. Let me know what happened. It looked like she about to get. It looked like she about to get arrested. Not as yeah, exactly. As I live and breathe, DC Soap Sanctuary. How the hell are you? But no, Rhonda, the wedding didn't happen. Well, the wedding got halted. I'll sit there and say that much. Tracy Steves, happy Friday, Tracy. How are you doing tonight? DC says you gotta say how the hell are you in the Victor Newman. I love Victor Newman. I was just telling Ryan if I had to have one person come up on my live stream, who would it be? And I told Ryan it would be Eric Braden. Because Eric Braden is just awesome. Let do you know how entitled Cody is? I never looked at it like that. Nah, Tom, my money is on the Navy SEAL, bro. My money is on the Navy SEAL, and that's Drew effing Kane. When Cody is working everybody's nerves. Ron says, Albert, what else? What else happened? Give me more info. Sorry to put you in a position in this position. You don't put me in this position, but I mean, maybe I'll do a review and you could just watch my review. Because there was a lot that wound up happening to sit there and kind of like name each and every single thing. So maybe I'll put out a review tonight if I'm not too drunk. Oh, that'd be fun. A drunken review. Thank you. Yes. DC says whenever Cody doesn't get his way, he throws a hissy fit, a temper tantrum. Even when he comes to town, he felt entitled to um whatever that name is, fortune. What was this, Talbis or something? Taos? Wayne says Drunken Review Fridays. Drunken Review Fridays. Exactly, DC. He knew. The thing is, DC, I wanted him to do it though. I wanted him to do it so bad. I was like, please do it. Please sit there and F around so Jason Morgan can help you find out. Please do it. Yes, Lord B. And then they just like they took him all the way back. They literally backtracked him. Ooh, that's a good one, Ryan. That's a good one. I got to think about that. Ryan says, can you think of any soap actors that should be nominated for a daytime drama for daytime Emmy this year? Who do you think gave the greatest performance this year? That's a good one. Cause I'm sitting there like thinking about all four. Um, I listen. I was hoping that he did get in that ring. I said the same thing, Tom. Tom. Now, okay. DC says I gotta admit I fell for Brooklyn. Her and Chase. finally became interesting to me is only took 3 years. Let me tell you something about Brooklyn, DC. I'm gonna be a dick right now, but there's a reason for it. Brooklyn is Basuda. Lois is Basuda. What Brooklyn wound up doing is she wound up robbing Dante of being a father. Okay? She decided all on her own that she was just gonna give up the baby. Couldn't even be bothered. Tanya, also thank you for the clip, Tanya. Thank you for the clip of the gays. Um, what Brooklyn was a young girl who was scared. That's that's not fair now. I don't give two flying fucks. So Dante don't get to be a father because Brooklyn was young and dumb? Fuck out of here. Be out your goddamn mind. Do you understand how angry and livid and pissed off I will be? If somebody who I slept with decided to give up the damn child and they just sat there and said the same thing. Oh, I was young and dumb. I was a young girl and I was scared. Lord, listen, let me tell you something. There's certain things that I can't sit there and say on YouTube. Oh, here we go with the excuses train. Oh, let's see where we got so far. Hold on. Brooklyn was a young and scared girl, was a young girl who was scared, and that's not fair. And DC also says she didn't do it on purpose. Oh, she didn't do it on purpose. Hey, chat, she didn't do it on purpose. So that just, it makes it okay because she didn't do it on purpose. Okay. All right. I mean, Dante gets to miss out on a child. She just decided to just do that for, yeah, she just decided to just do that for him. He won't be a father, but like, and also, DC says Brooklyn even regrets it. I'm sorry, DC. I'm not sitting there trying to shit on you. I'm really not. But like, I, I couldn't imagine being Dante and having somebody do that to me, and then saying all that shit, and then I'm just standing there like, oh, I guess I'm just supposed to sit there and be okay because it was an accident. You were young and dumb, and you were scared. You were scared. Oh, you were scared. Ah, well, Lord, I've heard. You know what? I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it go. Let it go. Okay. Ryan says Nancy Lee Grant should definitely be nominated. She gave a great performance when elected. That's true. That's true, Ryan. That's true. Um. Oh, this is DC's go-to move. This is DC's go-to move. Anyway, congratulations, gorgeous Queen Janet. Okay, I was just sitting there telling people, and I gotta make a post about it too. I gotta make a post about. No, don't worry, don't worry. I'm gonna get back to your ass in a hot minute. Um, congratulate Janet. She got a license. She's licensed Nevada real estate agent. Um, licensed and licensed in Vegas too. So yeah, you hit your girl up. You want to sit there and get a place, and that took a lot of hard work and effort and stuff, and she did it. So, and she's a certified teacher, so she is killing it. So congratulate this beautiful queen. DC, Well, thank you, Wayne. Um, yeah, I know that DC Smith they're bringing out all sorts of bullshit excuses. She was young and dumb and scared. Oh, oh my ass. Of course, Janet. Listen, you deserve your flowers. That was a lot of hard work. No, DC, that's just called excuses. You miss out on being a father. Now Ryan says in Albert's defense he gets on Jason's ass all the time. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Thank you. Which by the way, Ryan, see this is okay, let me tell you something about the chat. Let me tell you something about DC Soap Sanctuary. Whenever DC feels that he doesn't have a strong enough case, what he will do is he'll bring up somebody else that's totally irrelevant to whoever I'm talking about. See, this. You see what this is what DC does. DC would sit there and just bring, oh, your boy Sonny or your boy Jason, which has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, but that's his go-to move. Um, it's a very weak move, by the way, but yeah, that's his go-to move. Anyway, I don't know what DC Smith is saying, but Wing says, "AB, you do the same thing when I make valid points about you." I have no idea what you're talking about, Wing. I, I, when I actually do that, what are you talking about, Wing? Yeah, exactly, DC, exactly, Wink. I have no idea what Wink is talking about. I mean, that sounds like a very weak thing to sit there and do. No, I don't, I don't know what Wink is talking about. Like, I mean, I guess you can call it a senior moment. I don't remember you saying that. That's the thing, though, Lord B. Here's my issue because I know DC's coming up with a bunch of bullshit spins and excuses, but like, at the end of the day, I guess they're trying to say you're a two-way anything. Yeah, that seems about right. The point is, like, what she did was shitty. But who's also shitty though? Cody. Cody also knew about Brooklyn and Dante and that baby, and he didn't say shit for years. But he's supposed to be one of Dante's closest friends. Man, I would sit there and find a way to eject that man out of my life so fast. DC says Albert never remembers when he's wrong. How convenient is giving Mike from I'm sorry, DC. I'm sorry that I had to sit there and do it to you. You know what, DC? Next time, I'll make sure I use kid gloves. Yeah, Ryan. In the episode, he knew about Brooklyn being pregnant. He knew that Dante was the father. So he is Basuda as well. Okay, DC says, no problem, Mike Bostic. I forgive you. Well, I get so many names. Like Kyrie Smith, they calling me Drew, Drew Albert Bostic King. You are being so harsh right now. Yep, I am. But see, here's the thing though. I'm being harsh. I'm usually harsh, but I'm being harsh for a reason though. The fact that he had a child that he never got a chance to raise. No, no, don't feed into that, JC. I agree Cody has female tendencies. I mean, the fact that he had a child that he didn't get a chance to raise because, as DC put it, she was young and dumb and scared, and oh, woe is me, I don't give two flying fucks. He missed out on being a father because of Brooklyn and her basuda of a mother. Because let's be honest, yeah, DC, but that weak ass argument, that's not really saying much, but okay. Um, Tom Tom says, "Hey Albert, you got all this energy for Cody. What about you? What about me? What about me? I'm fine. I mean, thank you for asking. You know, DC, if that's your only go-to move, to sit there and say when it's against Jason, we're not talking about Jason. Oh, Drew. Oh well, Drew's a good man. So I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, Tom Tom. Drew's a good man. Drew is a flawed man, but he's a good man. Gemini, what's good, Gemini? What is good, Gemini? How are you doing tonight? I hope you're well. On developing more moves, don't worry. Don't seem like you're developing. Don't seem like you're developing them fast enough. And work quicker then. Ruth, how was your day, Albert? And I'm not buying any of this. Brooklyn and Dante had a kid. Not buying it, huh? She did do a shitty thing. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. She did do a shitty thing to him. I don't move fast and I move slow, and the impact would be large. Ooh, sounds badass and sexual at the same time. Link says technically this all goes back to Livet keeping Dante from Sunny. If he had a father in his life, Sonny would told that boy to wear a condom. Jude doing the same thing. Cody doing throwing up people's assets. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I sleep like a baby, Tom Tom. I just realized how that sounds. I mean, listen, I, it's Freaky Friday. Oh, see, exactly. See, now you got Black Moth's attention. Hey, DC, please explain. I'm intrigued. Yes, DC, please. Black Mom is intrigued, so you need to explain that. Come on, Link. I just, you know, and that's the thing. Like, she wasn't trying to. Yes, and I agree with that. DC says, but moving slow does allow an impact to be explosive. There you go, Black Mom. Yeah, your team. Let's keep a child away from their father because I was young and dumb. Oh shit. It's hot. Yeah, every now and then DC can actually be a bad boy. Like the way Jason kept Michael from AJ. What? Okay, but what is okay? What does that have to do with Brooklyn now? I don't understand what does that have to do with Brooklyn. You keep skirting away from the issue. That has nothing to do with Brooklyn. How about we actually get back to the topic at hand then? Wayne says, I'm Team Geo. His whole life has been a lie. Yes. Now Laura B says, who says Dante was ready as a teenager to be to raise a child. No, but you should be given the option of doing that. You should be at the very least given the option as a father to do that. And like seriously, I'm not gonna lie, Lobby, that bothers me on so many levels. Tom says, was Olivia young and dumb when she got pregnant with Sonny? Yeah, and she was foul too. She was foul too. And Blackmore says, I'm still intrigued by the slow and explosive. Yes, DC, why don't you go into a little bit more detail about that? Inquiring minds want to know. Don't keep my boy waiting, DC. Can we shift and talk about Finn today? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Finn took that paternity. Well, Finn, um, first of all, this whole story is weird. But Finn took that. You heard what I said, DC. Don't keep him waiting. Explain yourself. Explain it. Um, personally, Janet, I think that April is asking a little bit too much questions. I'm like, April, your job is to sit there and give Finn and Lee what they want. Stop asking all these questions. And I saw the previews, and it looks like Finn is not going to get the answer that he either wants, or he's going to get a shocking answer. Um, and it's funny too because Poppy was like, "Well, you have to believe me." I was like, "Poppy, we don't have to believe anything that you said." April is the staff. She said, "Exactly." I was like, "Boo, your one job is to sit there and move stuff around. We don't pay you to be asking all those goddamn questions. I don't be paying you to ask you all those questions. Like, just keep moving." Like, with your mother's that they're doing a very similar test. April, let me ask you a question. Do you want your job right now? Which, by the way, Janet, that brings me to Bill. Did he think that Poppy or Lee was not going to sit there and try to um visit their daughter, her daughter or their aunt? Poppy is at the prison, and the warden's like, "Yeah, your daughter's not here." What do you mean her daughter's not there? Like, what? DC says, but Luna killed Tom for legit no reason. Like, three people died for no reason. Yeah, so they can bring back a. Oh, DC. Um, what do you think of that? What do you think of the Daphne cat? I mean Daphne's character. Thank you, Wink. Yes, Wink says. Janice says Bill's storyline is stinky. DC, are you trolling or are you serious? I mean, I'm asking you a dead serious question. Are you trolling with that comment? Or are you serious? I'm not trying to shit on you. I really want to genuinely understand okay, so why do you love the Daphne character? Wink says Finn shouldn't believe one word out of that blank's mouth at this point. Oh, that was good, Wink. That was good. DC says, "Do you remember I retired as the okay?" So what do you like about goofy ass Daphne? She's different. She's seductive, and she's French. Ooh, that's generous. Actually, that's fair. That's actually fair. I would sit there and give her a 7. She's seductive. When she was trying to seduce when let me tell you something, DC. When she was trying to seduce Carter, she was just weird. She was just weird. It's like she's playing a parody of Uma Thurman's Poison Ivy. Except for it's like she's just giving the most low energy possible. It, you're the second person. You're the second person that actually said that. Wayne says Daphne had Carter's stuttering. Yeah, yeah. Apparently, Carter has very low standards. Jesus Christ, this guy has. I said the same thing exactly. Pimping out her friend. Blackmon says she is seductive. I'm trying to use the art of seduction. Yeah, it can be a tricky one. It can be fun when you know what you're doing. Um, not like that damn goofball. Someone else said the same thing. Yeah. See, this is why I can tell what DC's not there, like trolling. But okay, I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not gonna knock it. I just the thing is DC, I find her acting lazy. I find her seduction goofy and cringy. Um and hmm, I think you have to have some really low standards to actually fall for her seduction. I think somebody's standards have to be like rock bottom to sit there and actually be seduced by. I'm like, and what is she? Is she bathing in that shit? Is she bathing in that goddamn perfume? I feel like if she looked like Audrey, she wouldn't. Well, yeah, because Audrey looks hot. Have a nice, Sean. But here's the thing, though. If she acted that way, here's the thing. If she acted that way, I would still sit there and say that she's cringe. Exactly what I'm sitting there saying. That's exactly what I said, DC. She's pretty, DC. She's pretty. Ryan says Chad Duell's really killing it in his last scene a couple months ago on Jage. How should he should be nominated for an Emmy too? But anyway, point is, she's pretty. But I don't. I mean, it's funny too because a person named Lee was sitting there saying that the perfume gives off a certain aphrodisiac aphrodisiac effect, right? Like mind control, apparently. Because I don't understand how goofy as Daffy, her acting is only ugly too sober because he's thinking she's ugly. Okay, first of all, DC, I didn't sit there and say she was ugly. I said she was pretty. Um, but her acting is cringe though. Let's be real. Her acting is fucking cringe. Um, and it's lazy. Like there's one point where it's like he's talking and she's just like pen, pen. And I'm just like, what the fuck what is she doing? She didn't say she's ugly. Oh, I implied it. Oh, it's funny too, DC, because I agree with Janet when I said she was a 7. So How about we stop putting words into my mouth? Okay, because I know what I say. I know what I said. Ryan says, so I'm going to assume you don't think the actress who plays Daphne should get it. Oh God, no, no, Ryan, no, no, no. Let me tell you something, Ryan. If that chick had an Emmy, the bar must be really low, and I mean like floor level low. Oof, it's so bad, Ryan. It's it's so bad. I don't think I've ever seen like acting or cringe level in my entire life than seeing this chick. You don't remember half the times what you say. That's why I want to know what's in that red cup. Clearly not enough fucking alcohol, but yes, it's so bad, Ryan. If they gave that chick an Emmy, they better not give nobody else an Emmy ever. What? Okay, Wayne did. Okay, and I get that, Wayne, but it was nowhere near that Daffy Duck's level of acting. A part of me wants that now just to see you rant about it. Oh, it'd be so bad. Be so bad, Ryan. It'd be so bad, Ryan. Let's put it this way, Ryan. If she had an Emmy, you wouldn't want Chad Duer to get an Emmy. So now we know how. So now we know Albert good acting is looking beautiful. Okay, so DC's trolling with that comment. Let me tell you something. DC is trolling. I'm just being real, Ryan. But see, DC. First of all, DC's being a brat. Okay, I just want to sit there and put that out there. DC is being a brat. Um, and I get it. I get it, DC. I get it. You know, it's the thing is, DC. It shouldn't come down to winning and losing when it comes towards debates. My God, you take a lot of L's with me, though. Jesus Christ, I almost actually feel bad. DC says I'm always trolling when I tell the truth on here. This is why Albert Sickley works for the WSB. He's got, DC. I'm still not too familiar with the term gaslighting, but I mean I heard it's bad. I can only tell the truth, DC. Anyway, what the hell is not this? I keep getting off damn topic. Like I said, let's put it this way: Lee is going to be furious. But on a nicer note, do you think that Lee and Jack can actually get back together? You think after all the hurt and suffering and the pain and everything that they can get back together? Gaslighting me like you wish you was here, as an old folks would say. I agree with that, Ryan. I agree with that. Solomon, what's good, Solomon? I refuse to discuss the crop that is on B&B. Yes, why? Yes, YNR has been killing it, Solomon. YNR has actually been killing it. Gemini says, "Hell no for Lee and Jack. Lee is still holding on to that. Yeah, she no, yeah, she definitely needs some therapy." Wing says, "AB pull gaslighting up on Google." Janice says no because Jack is not full time, only a few days here and there. Kind of like Brick. Okay, thank you, Janet. Kind of like Brick with Jordan on GH. But the thing is, Janet, though, I mean, they actually they were actually, somewhat together, even though that the actor that played Jack wasn't on there full time. So No, I don't know. I only started recently watching the Emmys, right? I think I watched it the year before, so I only started watching the Emmys because I do YouTube. So Tom says you wish you watched it. That's what the old folks used to say. Tom, I don't know what you're talking about. But I do know that, I like Drew Kane, and I think that Drew Kane is an awesome character. What's good, Deluxe? Taught us another term for gaslighting. I'm still trying to, you know, piece together gaslighting, this whole thing that y'all young folks are talking about. But I don't know. I guess part of me just like, I mean, not that I'm into couples and stuff like that, but I do believe in healing and redemption. And I do believe that if Lee did get the proper therapy, um, I think that her and Jack can sit there and find some sort of way of, you know, getting back together. He broke his Lukey's retro a few time ago. Wow. Well, Peter Bergman is a good actor. That's I mean making someone think they're crazy. No, no, I've heard that before. I heard of that. That's what I said. Like I'm vaguely familiar with it. So gaslighting means making someone think they're crazy or experiencing something that they're not. Hmm. I get you. Gonzo says, do you know where is your boy Drew did to Curtis? He gaslighted Curtis for real. I don't feel like he gaslighted Curtis because Curtis had this unrealistic expectations of thinking that he was going to get a position that was never promised to him, that was never written in actual paper. I think Curtis had this sense of entitlement, if you're going to be honest. What's good, Jonathan? Solomon says, you've seen that extended trail for Beyond the Gates, right? It got me excited. I love the part when Danny walks in Bill's office and clean. Yes, with a golf. Solomon, you can tell that chick's gonna be nuts. But I'm here for it though. I don't think he's as bad. Yes, I actually did sit there and say it today. I'm gonna watch it again though too. And then the 20 something other nominees. I thought it was okay, Jonathan. I thought it was okay. I mean, I was so annoyed with Rita, not just because, like Rita just kind of came across as trash, but like you're just making this shit last longer. You're making this whole you're stretching out this story. Um, what the fuck else happened in Days? Oh, did you see the previews? Have a good night, DC. I wish I could sit there and say I see you in tomorrow's stream, but you're not a member yet. So, um, but if you want to come through, if I'm streaming tomorrow, hopefully I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm most likely streaming tomorrow, but if you are, then come through if you want to. But yeah, let's everyone say goodnight to DC. Yeah, no, listen, DC. I said that you're not a member anymore because you're not a member anymore. But if you want to come through, as a co-host, I got a new number, so I gotta text you from. Okay, okay, good, 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 good. Definitely do that. Yes, Anthony, what's good? And you are right, Tom Dom. You're right. He should have been straight up and honest with him, though. Yeah, I like Jackie Earl Harris too, Ryan. I don't exactly love her character. DC says Albert gaslighting of Shay continues. Albert needs to write a book on gaslighting, such as okay, DC is going to be a brat into the end. Okay, listen. That's my guy, DC. I love him, but he acts like a brat sometimes, and I just gotta put him in his place to some extent. I gotta calm him down and make him see logic and reasoning. I'm glad. I'm glad, Jonathan, because I'm not gonna lie. I was getting kind of annoyed with Chanel at that point. I have no idea what DC's talking about. DC, he's been making a lot of crazy decisions that JLJ Media didn't agree with. So I mean, JLJ Media agree with me more than DC, and that's saying something. But I'm cool with that because Drew's a good man. I'm cool with that, Tom Tom. Wilson Knight, what's good, Wilson? I get it though, Ryan. Like when I gotta wake up early, and where the fuck is my Oh wow, okay, that's a lot. Yes, let's welcome the other new person in here. But what the hell I was Cynthia saying? I love how you took all of my comments and turned them so negative. Now Janet says I like Carly and Brennan. Hmm. I have my thoughts on that, but I'm glad you like them though. I'm glad you like them. I mean, if I had to sit there and say something positive, is that we are seeing a different side of Jack. You know, um, and he wasn't always this bad guy kind of shady guy. Like him and Valentine had a really good friendship before things went sideways. Um, I have my issues with Carly, but particularly the minute gets involved with her. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm glad you like it. Joshua says, "Do you think Judy may end up with someone else after the wedding fiasco?" I don't think so. There's really no one else she can be with. So this is my issue, John. This is my issue, Jonathan. It's very like okay, you saw the previews, right? Alex wound up hurting Joy because Alex was a man enough to sit there and tell Joy, "Hey, listen, I want to get back with Stephanie." Okay, Sean. Okay, I guess that's Nansen. Um, well, you just sit there and say you just I just sit there and say, "Give me an available person." So I guess I can't really argue with that. Ryan says, "I love how you don't want Carly and Brendan together because she's demanding, but you can overlook that Drew." Well, one thing doesn't have anything to do with the other. Here's my whole thing, Ryan. You know why? Oh, okay, that's true. That's true, Philip. Thank you, Jonathan. Actually, I like Philip. Right? Here's the thing. You know why I feel. You know why I feel about Carly. And to be honest, that's not going to change. So we can agree to disagree on that. But my whole thing is, and I'm sorry for bursting your bubble in a sense, Janet. My whole thing is, any man that gets together with Carly is wasting their time because there's no man on the planet that should ever have to sit there and then appease. I just said you only like couples that are comfortable. Oh, oh, okay, Ryan. Okay. But you have said that you like Carly. I do like Carly. I just don't. I just I don't. Even when I used, here's the thing. Even when I used to like Sunny, I still thought that I was weird. No man should ever have to sit there and appease another man to sit there and be in that woman's life, unless they're kids. Jenna says Carly is high maintenance. She is high maintenance. I don't mind high maintenance. I kind of like high maintenance to some extent. High maintenance is not actually not a bad thing. It's actually kind of a good thing. Ooh. Okay, Ryan. Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, all right. That's a nice move right there. Johnson says, do you think the text Arnold got is something that absolutely, Jonathan? That's why he felt so comfortable sitting there dumping her right then and there. He wouldn't have dumped her just for out of nowhere. Um, because remember, Rita gave EJ that information, whatever it was. What the hell are we actually? But the thing is, though, it's like I feel like people are ignoring their intuitions, though, Jonathan. Even Gabby was not there looking at him kind of strange, like when she came over with the what if Arnold as Rafe takes over as commissioner? Well, that's the idea, Jonathan. Arnold's supposed to take over, so this way he can reinstate EJ. Tom says Carly is and lady. Solomon says, I really hope that Ann Jordan isn't actually dead and why not. That would be a distress. And to a great villain, she brought a lot of fun to Einar. Solomon, let me ask you a question. Okay, so you said that she brought a lot of great stuff to the show. But how could a character that keeps coming back over and over and over and over and over again be entertaining? Right? Like, okay, the first time that she got out of jail, after she came in and then she got locked up and then she broke out, that was fun. But to bring her back a third time just seemed like, okay, this is just cartoonish. The only reason I actually liked her in the first place is because she was going after the Newmans. But her hammy acting and just over the top stuff, like it just, even if I can ignore that, how many times of her coming back could just be considered too much? Brian says most couples on shows bore you because they love stories, but the controversial ones make the show more exciting. I get that. I like the romance, but I get that you don't. Okay, okay, Ryan. Okay, you might be onto something. Carly isn't Carly isn't a bad lady lover. No, I mean she's not. Here's the thing. It's not. Well, that's it kind of varies a little bit though, right? I just don't like the idea that she will always put Jason first. You know, Jason is always going to be first in her life no matter what. But I just yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I would sit there and say. I know that's how it's always been, the fearsome threesome. Okay, well, let me try to say that again. The the Three Musketeers or whatever. Ryan says that actually makes me feel a lot better and a lot less tempted to go through with the computer and smack you. Oof, I don't want that now. Solomon says, I mean, and Jordan did get a bit tiring, and I wouldn't exactly mind if they were to give her a rest, but she should come back at some point. It's almost inevitable for villains to do so. Yes, I see what you're saying. Um, I respect your opinion. I know you can, Ryan. I know you can, and that's why I like having you in here. I just, hmm, I guess that's a fair compromise. Johnson says when Ray finally escapes, and if Arnold is commissioner, could he get his old job back once Arnold is exposed? I mean, yeah, but then they would have to boot Jada out the commissioner seat. And Jada, like Paulina said, has been doing a good job. So like, why change it? That's why I was kind of okay with that with them switching because she was actually doing a good job. Um, and then like what to have him come back as commissioner just because like I don't know. I'm not totally against it, but I don't see a reason to be for it either. Solomon says Android did really well on the show at first. I think if she were to get a rest, was to get a rest for about a year. Okay, about a year. I can see that. But see, the thing is, Solomon, I feel like there's always going to be people that's going to complain, right? Like on Days of Our Lives, they brought back the possession story. And this was years later, and people still complain. So I can see where you're coming from to some extent. I'm not totally against it. I guess I'm just I also don't like Jordan's hammy acting, but as far as entertainment value, I can see where you're coming from now. Broadway, you're doing a GH review. I just joined and yeah, Broadway actually put out my review. I actually put on my review already. But yeah, I mean I'm talking about it, but yes. Um I'm sorry, Brockway. Brockway. I already put actually my review. So yes and no, Ryan. Yes and no. Like I wasn't for Nina. Have a night, Laura B. It was great to see you. Oh, it's Texas, Texas, Texas Twister. Okay. Yes, that's true. That's true, Jonathan. But at some point, it just comes down to who should get the job. I mean, I get that, but the thing is that whatever that evidence says, it's fake, right? So eventually, she's going to get cleared of whatever charges that she's accused of. But let me ask you a question, though, Jonathan. I mean, do you want Rafe to actually come back as the commissioner? But see, again, Ryan, I didn't necessarily root it or defend it Nina right away. Hell, actually, to tell you the truth, I was one of those people that was not there saying that she was a dingbat and that she has Nina-isms and stuff like that. So, like, I don't always root for the most controversial person. Um, I just don't. I don't think that Drew is the scum of the earth that everyone says. And you know what? Honestly, to tell you the truth, Ryan, let's just be real for a minute. I said this in my review, and you watched it, so you know. Every person that becomes the town pariah, every other person comes to them. Every other person that comes to them tries to throw shots at them, like their shit don't stink. You know. Um, actually, to tell you the truth, this is actually the first time that I really started to dislike the Qs, and I mean all of them. Okay, because they all come across as a bunch of goddamn hypocrites. um, Lie, cheating, and all the other stuff, and yet they want to sit there and try to act like their shit don't stink. And the same thing with Julian. The town treated Julian like stank. Okay, so you don't like the yeah, so you don't yeah, personally yes. Because I don't think I don't think way he lost his job was entirely fair. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Someone says, I don't mean to cause you to lose business over here, Albert, but I'm going to check out. Oh, no, it's fine. You have a good night, Kyrie. I mean, you have a good night, Solomon. I support Kyrie, so. But it's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. But I get what you're saying, and yes, it wasn't entirely fair. Um, the guy got hurt, and she filled in. I'm sorry, Ryan. Are you telling me? Are you telling me what not to do? I mean, are you telling me what to do? Oh, Ryan, we were doing so well. We were doing so well. No, it's fine. It's fine. I know you like Michael. I do. Trust me, I thought about you before I even started to stream, in case you brought up a comment like that. It's fine. No, you good. Like I said, I thought like I emotionally prepared myself in case that comment was gonna come up. No, Brockway. I mean, Ryan is just a Michael fan. I get it. We have we have disagreements, but you know, I know GH needs all the fans they can get. Johnson says, if you think the Qs treated Drew unfairly, look at how Austin was treated. They wouldn't even give him a seat at the table. Yeah, that's true. And it's funny too, Jonathan, because he was a quarterman. I will say this much, and again, I'm not gonna do the whole tit for tat tonight, but like I will sit there and say this much though, right? Because you're basically sitting there saying, well, he wasn't part of the queues or whatever. When I sit there and say the queues, I mean all of the goddamn queues. And if Michael's going to sit there and go from Corinthos to queues, then that's going to give you all the smoke that comes with it. But again, I don't have the patience to really go back and forth about that Michael stuff. Um, but I totally forgot about Austin. Um, no funeral for him. I don't. The thing is, I gotta thank you, Jonathan. I gotta look up on like who killed him because I don't think they even actually said like officially who killed Austin, and he was a kid. Um, Janice says, "How long until Michael will be recast or Chad returns 3 or 6 months?" Ooh. It's weird, Janet, because the thing is, one, he's a new father, and two, he's grieving. And it's hard to put a timetable on how long it takes to sit there and grieve and like at what point does he feel like maybe I should come back to work because I don't want to be broke. So I would sit there and give him a generous 6 months, Janet. I would give him a generous 6 months. Because I feel like after 6 months you can really decide if that's what you want to go back to or you just like no. Exactly, Brockway. Is that and Jonathan says like we still don't know. We have no idea. Um, and if we're gonna be honest, Jonathan and Brockway, Austin's story was a bust from the beginning. Because I totally think they should have picked a different actor and then just having Roger Howard back in a role in like I don't know third or fourth character. He was a Q in Edwards. Yep, that's true. But again, his character was a bust, and like at that point, I think we were just kind of all collectively tired of seeing Roger Howard back on General Hospital because they should have never got rid of Franco. As much problems as I had against Franco because of the whole well blankety blank thing, Eagle Fang. Previous to Global Cup final on Monday. I know you're not a fan of spoilers, but well, yes, I it's actually in my YouTube history. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, but it's actually in my YouTube history because I was kind of curious. I was kind of curious. Nah, Eagle, he ain't coming back. But thank you for letting me know, though. Eagle, if I get a chance to watch it, I'll probably do a review on the season early. 'Cause I do want to talk about it. For instance, I get what you're saying, but I don't necessarily see Michael as a Q. But see, the problem is, okay, so you don't see him as a Q, but the thing is, he adopted the Q title. He adopted the Q title. He goes down in the same dirt sometimes, but I don't think he would do stuff. I mean, that may be true. That may be true, right? But my point is, here's the thing. Here's what Ned said. Ned sat there and said that, listen, you call yourself a Corinthos when it's convenient for you. Well, Jonathan, his most entertaining role was Top Manning. So Franco was second, but they should have kept Franco alive. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I didn't even look at your comment, Eagle Fang. Yeah, no, without question, would be Top Manning. Um, Top Manning was literally his best character. So yeah, Brockway. Okay, well, I mean that's your take on it, and we can agree to disagree on that. No, we can agree to disagree on that, but like I mean, I felt I did understand what Nat was there saying. Like, bro, you want to sit there and try to act like you're Corinthos to clean up your name and image, but you still want the title and the power of being a Corinthos. Like, bro, you coming across as a goddamn hypocrite. Like, let's just be real. You're coming across as a damn hypocrite. Yeah, you want to sit there and take the Quartermain name when it suits you, but you also want to sit there and take the Corinthos name when it suits you. You walk in those streets wearing all that money and everything like that. Oh yeah, no, no. Now you want to sit there and be under Sonny's protection. So Eager says Franco was ripped because of the Me Too movement. That's why you don't see Luke anymore. Is that a hmm. I'm assuming that's a theory, but my guy Jonathan still has hope for Roger Howard. I love it. I love it. Hope to see Roger return to Souls. Let him go to YNR and play a recast character. You're not gonna sit there and say Tucker McCall, right? Because I'm not gonna lie, I like the other guys Tucker McCall. I know Stephen Nichols actually played Tucker McCall and he did it best, but Well, I wasn't around for that era, so um, I'm more of a Trevor St. John. Well, I'm glad you think his reason was pretty valid, but like I said, Ryan, I do agree with Ned on that one, though. Okay, good. I was about to sit there and say, like, yes, he killed it. He killed it. But I get it, Ryan. I get it. I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, Ryan, it's just my observation. Michael does no wrong in your eyes. Okay, Michael is all good, and he never does anything wrong, and he's always nice and fair and sweet and kind, and never gets his hands dirty, never gets his fingernails dirty, and there's always a pass for him. No, I get that, and I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just like you've been on defense mode the entire well since you actually started doing these streams with me. You've been on super defense mode when it comes towards Michael. And see, I'm prepared for that because I know how you're generally going to sit there and act. Because let's be honest, Ryan, if you were anybody else, oof, why would okay, but I don't know. I don't see it. Even for instance, who is more annoying character on George right now? I'm deadlocked with Christina and Cody and Drew. Well, Eagle fan, I know most people would sit there and say Drew is the devil. Oh my god. Um, but if you take Drew out, from not calling him the devil every 5 seconds, um, I'm pretty sure you would sit there and say Christina. Yeah, I did. I did, Ryan. I absolutely. And you know what's even funnier, Ryan? I was on Brock TV's review one time, and let's just say that I didn't like what Brock TV said about a particular character. I think, I felt like he was sticking up for Nina, and I couldn't stand Nina, and I wound up wilding out and saying a comment to him. And he came back with a comment, but like I came up with a passionate comment like, "Oh, well, you snit there sticking up for Nina now, crazy ass Nina. What the f is wrong with you?" or something like that. I said, "Yeah, listen. Before I did YouTube, I came at Brock TV sideways. I think it was only once, but so I get it, Ryan. Um, but to be fair, he could have happily sat there and cursed me out and blocked me too. So that shit is always on the table. Even Princess Drew has some truth to what he said today about his own family. He is justifying his bad behavior. Yes, that's true. But again, the Quartermains are a bunch of hypocrites, liars, and cheaters. February 24th, Eagle Fang, February 24th. I don't know what time it is going to be on, but February 24th, though. Johnson says, and that's why Cody and Christina would make a good couple. Let's go. Hashtag Crody. Cody. Crody. Oh, Crody. Crody. Okay, Crody. But yes, February 24th. You know, and I'm not even going to sit there and go back. I'm not even going to sit there and go back on. They actually still have message boards. I didn't know that message boards are still a thing. Like, I'm a YouTuber, so I didn't know that, like, Hey Princess, yes they are. One thing I hate is this rewrite BLQ and Dante story. I don't get it. It's funny, Eagle. We were just talking about that. We were just talking about that, and I don't know if you know DC, but anyway, it's making Brooklyn look bad. It's making Lois look bad. It's making Cody look bad. Um, okay, so yeah, and that's the thing. Like he was defending Brooklyn. He was like, Brooklyn is young and dumb, and she was scared. And I mean, I was not being nice about it, but yeah, he is bad by default, but he's also a shitty friend though too. What's good, Warrior? No, I don't trust Ava. You don't trust Ava, but you cool with Avery being around Sunny after that whole explosion? I, I mean, I don't understand. Like, I don't. Okay, you know what? Warrior, that's cool. I agree to disagree with you. Yes, he is. So oh, Eagle fan. Do you think that Avery should get full custody of Avery? Like I said, I do my best and I'll sit there and try to crap on other people's opinions because it's just their opinions and their perspective, and I can appreciate that and whatever. But part of me looks at this like I don't want to sit there and say this shit is black or white, but like Michael is on death's door in a sense. I think that kid is better off. Okay, well, okay, I can accept that. Other kids have been targeted and not near Sunny. Hold on, I'm sorry. I need a drink. Hold on. Michael's in the hospital for the second time. For the second time, but we gonna sit there and say that yes, Sonny should sit there and still keep a child near him. His grown ass son couldn't be near him. Got shot in the head once, was in the coma for years, got damn near burned alive, but we still sit there debating somehow if Ava should get. I remember when Carly had full custody. Well, I'm pretty sure that was better than when Sonny had full custody. But for some reason, we're still like, like debating this shit. Like Michael is has third degree burns because he was in Sonny's apartment. Avery could have been there, but this is somehow up for debate. Okay. Um, Ron says I think the reason why that comment bugged me is because it came off like he was saying Michael didn't really care about the cues and he just used their name for his own personal gain. He can love both families. Comment for that. I mean I do, but I that's your interpretation, and I respect that. I respect it. Eagle Fang says Rick came off desperate today. Dex can't be used in court because he was killed. He would have to testify. I mean, here's the thing, Eagle Fang. They can use it as a testament to his mental faculties. They can easily use that as a test of his mental faculties. Should he be sent there with a child? I mean, he beat the hell out of somebody else because okay, he wasn't on his medication, but like, who the hell should sit there and say when's the next time that he may not be on his medication? You know. Um, but like I said, I don't want to sit there and say like it should be a no brainer, but like Michael is literally in a German hospital burn unit. But we got to sit there and question should Avery, still be with Sonny? Especially when he's still an active target. Like, I don't understand how that actually works. Johnson says, "Do you think Javi may change his mind and spill the secret?" No, only because I feel like Jada's going to get exposed for whatever this fake crime is, and that's going to shift. Like at that point, what will be the point of what will be the point of what you call it of Javi telling at that point if Jada's about to be outed as whatever dirty secret that's going to come out, and then she finds out that Rafe also cheated on her. So for nothing else, just to protect her, you know, her feelings. No. Ron says, "Can you agree?" Okay, hold. Let me take a drink. Hold on. Hold. There we go. Now Ryan says, "Can you agree that it's okay for him to love both the Quartermain's family and the Corinthos family?" I promise I'm done with this topic after you answer this. Yes, I mean I agree with that, Ryan. I agree that he can love both families, but I mean, again, this is not. Here's the thing. This is not about loving both families. This is not about what Ned is they're saying. Like he doesn't think that he loves both families. This is about a matter of convenience. Okay, that's my issue. It's a matter of convenience. You are conveniently choosing to use Sonny's Corinthos as power as a way to protect yourself and as a way to sit there and be intimidating. But you don't want to sit there and associate yourself with some of the bad stuff that goes on with the Corinthos name. So you call yourself a quarterman. That's my point. Now again, we can agree to disagree, but that's where I'm coming from. And as the kids say, I'm standing 10 toes down. That's my agree to disagree on the Eagle fans. I think it's time for the new for a new police commissioner. I would love to see an outsider get the role because the entire department is corrupt. Okay. War Hero says if Ava cared, then why didn't she tell the right people about the meds? Okay, I get that. I get that, War Hero. I do. I'm just saying there's an active threat that's going on, and like here's the thing. After I get that part. I get that that was some sneaky and shady shit that she did. But Sonny is always going to be in those dangerous situations. So again, it just goes back to like I don't understand how we sit there thinking that Sonny should be caring for a child when there's always going to be an active threat on his life. What Ava did was wrong. Okay, and I get that part. And honestly, to tell you the truth, yeah, what Ava did wasn't just wrong; it was reckless because Sonny wasn't on his medication, and she still allowed her daughter to be um near him with no medication. So that was definitely foul on her part. But like Sonny is always going to get bullets flying or a bomb or something like that. That Michael was only using his screen and didn't really. No, Ryan, it wasn't about. Yeah, exactly. That was that was not the intention that he was saying, Ryan. That's why I said what I said. This wasn't about him sitting there saying, "Oh, well, you only loved it." No, this wasn't about love. This is about access and power and influence. And when you need to sit there and have a better name to sit there and look more better in the public eye, yeah, we're gonna go with the quartermates. This is, if we're gonna be honest, Ryan, it's the same reason why Drew decided to take the quartermain name because it has more prestige. Hey, you know what? Listen, if this is gonna get me into Congress faster, I'll do it. Now he did sit there and say he did it for another reason, but let's be honest, a quartermain name sounds a lot better than his name being King, and that's where the Michael and Ned argument comes in. Johnson says Ashley thought Gabby was going to diss Leo when Javi arrived with him. Really? Maybe. I'm not gonna lie, Jonathan. You might actually be right. Because I was gonna sit there and say like, I would think that Gabby has a little more class and a little bit more tact, but I'm talking about Gabby Hernandez style. Harry says I finished watching Days of Our Lives. I'm still team Rita. Okay, that's cool. Oof. That's funny, Kyrie's. I also thought about you. I thought about you when I was going to do this live stream. I was like, I'm going to sit there and say something. I'm going to sit there and say something about the Rita character that Kyrie's is not going to like. Kyrie's, so I love you, my guy. And I'm going to have to sit there and say this now. And I only apologize because I actually care. Rita pissed me off today. Rita pissed me off. Rita got me so annoyed. I literally sat there and called her human garbage because, like, so let me get this straight. When everything comes down, like everything comes down, you're just gonna be a willing accomplice, a willing accomplice, all because she wants to be a servant for the Damaras. So I'm like, boo, you. And plus, you're just stretching out the goddamn story. Like, come on, seriously? Is this what we're doing? Anyway, I had to sit there and say it, Carice. Oh shit. I forgot. He just came in here for a hot minute. He's doing his home stream. I'm sitting there talking to Carice like we want to sit there and have a hmm, hmm. I totally forgot he was actually doing his own stream. But anyway, I don't know. That's how I felt. That was my interpretation of Ned and all that stuff. Anyway, Ryan, I see that you're writing two comments to sit there and probably defend Michael, but that's why I always sit there and say I agree to disagree. Mostly because I'm trying to start a new trend of not going back and forth with people. Um, wow. I feel like I kind of went over everything to be honest. And I do have to wake up early in the morning, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna end the stream here. Um, but yeah, just in conclusion, because I'm taking this from Kyrie's, I do think that Avery should sit there and get full custody of Avery. Like Sonny is literally a walking target. Like, and the thing is, I would sit there and say maybe after the immediate threat, then they can sit there and renegotiate that. But the thing is, Sonny is always going to have a target on his back. And if, like Ryan said, if Sonny wasn't so much of a narcissist, he would realize, Ryan, we good. We good, Ryan. You know we good. So I can't wait to sit there and see you on Monday. Um, besides, I don't take this shit seriously. I don't take it seriously like that. So we good. Um, But yeah, and I kind of think it's a no-brainer, but that's just my personal perspective as far as Ava should get full custody of Avery. Now, we oh shit. Thank you, Becky D. Thank you, Queen Becky D. I appreciate you. I saw you in Kyrie's stream. I was like, oh shit, Becky D. Let's everyone thank Becky D. It says I'm going to make an effort to stop talking about Michael since he's no longer on the show. I mean, Ryan, listen, I get it. I talk about characters. It's not so much about you talking about Michael, right? It's just that I feel that sometimes you get very defensive when you talk about Michael. Um, so I think if you tone that down a little bit just to have some fun, I think it could be very cohesive and you can have a good time. Thank you, Becky D. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. It's always good to see you. And my Jonathan, aka my Michael Bohr, which my Victor Newman says, join us next time for another edition of So Chat with Albert Bostic. Thank you. Make sure you did hit the like button on the way out, and just make sure you do hit the like button, hit the share button. We got some new people in here tonight, so that was actually a lot of fun. We had new people in yesterday, so everyone that's sharing the stream and sharing the videos, that shit is working. So let's keep it up. Seriously. Johnson says, good night, everyone, and hit the like button. Yes, hit that like button. Becky says, had to check on Kyrie. So I know he's in Philadelphia, was worried about the plane that went down tonight. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he's in Philly. It's good to know he's good. But it's good to see you, though. Yes, have a good night, Ryan. Stay safe. I will sit there and see you on Monday stream. And thank you for coming through. But yes, have a good night, everyone. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next stream. Laters.